My name is Pat Brown, and I sing and play guitar in the band Sing It Loud. We got our name, one of the first songs that we ever wrote or recorded, it was called Let Yourself Go, and we put it on our first EP before we had gotten signed or picked up by management or a booking agent or anything. And a lyric in the bridge was Sing It Loud, and we couldn't think of a name. That was probably the hardest part about starting our band, is we couldn't think of a name. You know, because once you pick a name, like, it sticks with you and you have to keep it, you know what I mean? Name's like one of the most important things about being in a band. And so we decided to steal the name from our song and then change the lyric. It is actually a lot different. It's way more pop, a lot more upbeat and pop than our first record is. In the next 6 months, well, we're recording our second record right after this tour is over, and then we're going on tour with Rocket Summer and Forever the Sickest Kids. So I hope that we are on tour. I hope that we're a little bit bigger, and I hope our record is out. That's where I hope we are. I think there's 2 songs off our record that hold the most meaning, and they're called Fade Away and Best Beating Heart, because those are the 2 songs that I wrote on the record all by myself. Kieran and I write all of our songs together, our guitar player, and those were the only 2 songs that I wrote completely on my own. So I never get tired of being on tour. I get tired of being at home, because I get really bored. The thing I miss the most while on tour is definitely my family. That's the only good part about going home for me, because I have like a super strong relationship with like my mom and dad and my brother, my 2 little sisters, and both my grandmas. It's definitely the thing I miss the most. I would probably be Travis Barker, because he is the most quiet one and the most the member of the band that people know the least about. If I found a book of my life, I would definitely read it and definitely read the ending. Absolutely. That's a tough one. I would probably choose... I'd probably choose peace. That's what I would choose. Definitely peace. I am really happy a lot. That's how I would describe myself. Definitely country. I'm afraid of ketchup. I'm terrified of ketchup. That is probably my only phobia. I don't like it. I think it tastes really bad. Ooh, probably our guitar player Kieran. Definitely. Probably myself. Nate is insane, but in a good way. He's also the worst driver of our band, so technically it probably could be Nate, yeah, because he's a terrible driver. If I could write a letter to myself entering high school, I would tell myself that when I was in high school I was very different than I am right now. I think being in a band and touring and meeting a lot of different kinds of people that have different sexual orientations, skin color, and music selections, I think it's helped me become like a much more cultured person, and I wish that when I was in high school I was more accepting of people that were different than I was, because it's very narrow-minded. So I would definitely tell myself to be more accepting of different people. I think it's affected it. It's probably the thing that's affected the music industry the most. And you can either look at it as a bad thing, or you can embrace it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of bands are like, oh, you know, the internet, like, because of the internet my band can never get big or I can never make money. Like, you have to look at what the internet can do for you and capitalize on it. You know, so I feel is a mistake that a lot of bands make. They don't understand that you can use a negative thing and make it positive. You know what I mean? Probably be Adam Lazar taking the next day. He's like my idol. I'd rather find true love any day. Stars from the Rooftop because I'm from Minnesota. Oh, I've never been asked that question.
That's kind of crazy.
I'd rather get kicked in the balls, for sure. I'd rather shave my eyebrows, because I could draw on my eyebrows. And I really enjoy having long hair. Entourage. Because those guys are badasses. They're sweet. I could eat Chipotle for the rest of my life, or anything off of the Applebee's menu. I really like Applebee's. It was 2 nights ago, and it had to do with a band called The Maine, who plays on the Hurley stage, on the same stage we play. I had a dream that we were playing on the same, or on 2 different stages at the same time, and I had a dream that Jono looked at me from the other stage, and he was like, "Hey, fuck you guys," and he flipped me off, and that was the dream that I had. It was the last dream that I had. It was very weird. It was kind of depressing. It was very fun. What's up? This is Pat Brown from Sing It Loud, and you're watching Infallible Remedy Interviews.